In the bustling streets of ancient Jericho, a city alive with the hum of merchants, travelers, and the hopeful chatter of the multitudes, a miracle was about to unfold. A moment that would forever change the life of one man and illuminate the world with the light of divine compassion. Amid the throngs of people, a blind man sat by the roadside. His name was Bartimaeus, a name that had long been associated with suffering and despair. The world to him was a place of perpetual darkness, a veil that separated him from the colors, shapes, and faces that others took for granted. Day after day, he was confined to the margins of society, dependent on the alms of passers-by, his life a routine of begging and waiting. But on this particular day, the air was charged with anticipation. News had spread like wildfire. Jesus of Nazareth, the healer, the teacher, the one who spoke with the authority of heaven, was passing through Jericho. Bartimaeus, despite his blindness, had heard the stories, the whispers of miracles that defied explanation. Hope, fragile and persistent, flickered in his heart. As the crowd pressed closer, the noise grew louder, a cacophony of voices and footsteps. Bartimaeus could feel the presence of something extraordinary drawing near. In a voice that trembled with both desperation and faith, he cried out, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." His words, though lost in the din, carried the weight of a lifetime of longing. Some in the crowd rebuked him, telling him to be silent, to stay in his place, as was expected of someone like him. But Bartimaeus would not be silenced. He cried out even louder, "Son of David, have mercy on me." His plea was a declaration of faith, a recognition that in this man, Jesus, lay the power to change his fate. Amid the clamor, Jesus heard the cry. He stopped, turning his attention away from the multitude and toward the solitary voice calling out to him. He commanded that Bartimaeus be brought to him. The crowd, now curious, made way as the blind man was led forward, his heart pounding with the anticipation of a moment that felt like destiny. As Bartimaeus stood before him, Jesus asked a question that seemed to pierce through the darkness that had long enveloped the man's life. "What do you want me to do for you?" It was a simple question, yet profound in its invitation for Bartimaeus to articulate his deepest desire. Without hesitation, Bartimaeus replied, "Rabbi, let me recover my sight." His words were direct, filled with the raw honesty of one who had known nothing but blindness and now dared to hope for the impossible. Jesus, moved by the man's faith, spoke with a gentle yet authoritative voice, "Go. Your faith has made you well." In that instant, something miraculous happened. The darkness that had been Bartimaeus' world was shattered, replaced by a flood of light and color. His eyes, once clouded and dim, were opened, and for the first time, he beheld the face of the one who had healed him, the face of Jesus radiant with compassion. Bartimaeus, overwhelmed with gratitude and awe, followed Jesus along the road, his steps now guided not by the hesitant tapping of a cane, but by the clear vision of a world made new. The crowd, witnessing this transformation, marveled at the power and mercy of Jesus, the one who brought sight to the blind and hope to the hopeless. The healing of Bartimaeus was not just a physical restoration, it was a powerful symbol of the spiritual illumination that Jesus came to bring, a light that pierces through the darkest corners of the human soul, offering sight to those who seek him with faith. This miracle, etched into the hearts of all who witnessed it, stands as a testament to the transformative power of faith and the boundless mercy of Jesus Christ, who came to bring light to a world in darkness.